Talk about Love and Hip Hop reunion part 2. I'm glad this shit is over. I'm just saying. Um, it starts off with Kirk and Rashida. It starts off where it left off last week, where they showing Kirk and his fucked up ways and trying to give him some kind of platform to show why he did what he did, and he still had the same dumb, stupid ass excuse. Oh, she gave me a pass. So Mona was like, so that give you the reason to cheat? And he said yes. So he Kirk is such an asshole. He still doesn't see what he did wrong. He still don't think what he did was wrong to me. Um, he was an asshole. She was still talking about how she was seeing a lawyer because of the shit he was doing. They asked him about him saying something about the abortion, and he was like, I said it because the timing wasn't right. And she was just like, regardless of the timing being right, that shit was fucked up. They asked them about it being fake. She said no, it wasn't fake, that all this humiliation wasn't fake, everything was real. She wouldn't have did this from the kids and all that kind of shit. So I was just like, you still look stupid, because I seen that Instagram picture. I think it was an Instagram picture where I think they was at a party or her baby shower. She had another baby shower, and he was there, and they took a little family picture, and I was sitting there like, bitch, you ain't over him. Just stop it. She talking about Benzino was guilty by association, but I'm like, no. To me, you can't blame Benzino for this shit. She's saying it's not his fault, but you did kind of blame him. And I'm like, no. Regardless, and then Mona was talking about, well, you can't say that you led him to the water, but you didn't make him drink it. Fuck no. When Kirk told him about the lake house, he could have opted out on saying if he wanted to go or not. Not Kirk, what's his name? Benzino told him when they said something about the lake house, how he was gonna be girls and how he was gonna be that. So Benzino, with that shit talking about, you didn't know girls was gonna be there. Yes, you did, because when y'all planned this shit, y'all was talking about girls and the lake and all this shit. So, and then when he got there, them girls was there. He could have turned around and said, "This is not my scene. I'm married. I can't be caught up in this shit. It's cameras here. Yada yada yada." He didn't do that. So don't blame Benzino for this shit. I'm just saying. Anyway, on to them, because I think they still gonna be together, and she's still gonna be looking stupid in the next season. I'm just saying. Mimi, they talk about how Mimi, they showed her and how she be up in everybody's face, and she was talking about how she's not really angry, and she was saying that every time that she was going off, she had a right to be angry. And I can agree with that. Every time that she did pop off, it wasn't a reasonable pop off. It wasn't like that shit last year where she did that YouTube video with JD and the bitch was just popping off for no damn reason. It wasn't like that. So I give her that. Stevie talking about how he wants to apologize and want to see how they can make it work, and Stevie is just same Stevie. Stevie still trying to fuck Mimi and Jocelyn, because when he kept saying he wanted to be her friend, the way his expressions was where he wanted to be her friend was seeming more than just friends and more than just co-parenting. And Jocelyn is just real stupid. I'm just saying, because the shit that he says in front of them, it's not like he's saying this and then she watching his back, but she said this shit in front of you. So that was just very disrespectful. They introduced Nico, and K. Michelle walked off. People say, oh, she walked off because she didn't want to have that confrontation with him. But I'm like, you said a lot of stuff about Nico, so I felt like they should have played that out where they both discussed it, what she said, him, his rebuttal, whatever. But I don't think that K. Michelle should have walked off, because you said a lot of shit this season, and I think that everybody that you talked about, you should have got confronted by, or y'all should have talked about it, or whatever. So they bring Nico out. Him and Stevie is eyeing each other, looking real fucking dumb. They talking about their money. They talking about him being a knockoff of Stevie J. I'm sitting there like, this shit is so fucking junior high. This not even high school. This is so fucking junior high. They talking about, Stevie was talking about something about his bread and all this kind of stuff. No, before they even start arguing, when they both jumped in each other's face or whatever, Why did Benzino jump up? And Tracy was yelling, talking about, what you jumping up for, Benzino? What you jumping up for? And I was thinking the same thing, but she looked real stupid for saying that shit. But why was you jumping up, Benzino? Was y'all gonna jump him? Was you not gonna let him hit your homeboy? Like, them two grown ass men that you should have let them beat that shit out. That didn't have shit to do with you, Benzino. I'm just saying. But yeah, they start going off or whatever. Stevie talking about where was his bread, so he was talking about, I got my Thursday pocket money. He brought out some money. Stevie threw some ones. He was like, nigga, that's ones. I got hundreds. Mona was like, shit, we all got bread. And Mona should have said, look, I got more bread than both of you bitches. I'm pimping both of y'all, so just sit down. So, yeah. Mimi still with Nico, like everybody else said this season. Mimi still with him. He was talking about when they in the bed doing their thing, Stevie be texting, and I'm just sitting there like, Mimi didn't say shit. Everything that he was saying, Mimi did not rebuttal it, so it must have been true, everything he was saying, because that bitch didn't say shit. She was just like, oh, we go through things, and yada, 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 and I'm just like, he admitted that he was an opportunist. At least he was straight up forward with saying he was an opportunist, because I'm like, yeah, this is, hey, I can get on Love and Hip Hop, I can get some fame, regardless if it's good or bad, he got it. So, hell, at least he admitted to it. He ain't like Stevie talking about, no, ma, it ain't even like that, but you still doing it. Stevie and Benzino versus Jocelyn and Carly, they all was up there. They were talking about the little Smash the Homie video. He said he did the song before he did all that shit came out, but when all the shit came out, that's what he did the video with Jocelyn. Jocelyn was pissed off because I guess the girl was in the audience, and she was like, that bitch don't look like me, she just had the same wig as me. And I'm just sitting there like, this shit is so stupid. This shit is stupid. But, yeah, they cool. Carly is saying that she did see the tape. He's saying he didn't show her no tape, so we'll never get the real out of that shit. We found out that Benzino been trying to smash all the bitches in the cast so he can stay up relevant on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know if he trying to make it for season 3, but he tried to smash Erica, Carly, Ari and shit. All of them was at that table, and I'm like, why they didn't show that part? But they was all showing how he was trying to get all their number and all this stuff, and I'm sitting there like, hey, he's single, so why are y'all mad? He's single. He buy, I guess, good gifts. So apparently he knew that it would get one of your bitches. He bought homegirl some titties, and she is staying on the bandwagon because the bitch was texting him talking about why you didn't come to my room, my dressing room. So regardless, Carly, shut the fuck up, because that shit happened when y'all was at that table, bitch, and then you get to the reunion and you still trying to let him smash. So shut the fuck up calling him a hoe. Anyway, Scrappy, Erica, Mama D, another ratchet shit. Mama D is so fucking dramatic. She is so fucking dramatic. It's not even funny. They talk about him and Erica's relationship. They talk about the dinner and how did Erica feel, bad for, talking to Mama D like that. I wouldn't feel bad for talking to Mama D like that. I don't give a fuck who Mama she is. That bitch is over the top dramatic. She starts a gang of bullshit. I will talk shit back to Mama D. I'm just saying. They asked Mama D, was she, did she regret saying something about a straight shooter or some shit, referencing Mignon crack addiction or whatever. And Mignon was like, shit, I'm not tripping. I've been clean for 11 years. How long has she been clean? So apparently she knows some shit about Mama D that, they edit shit out, so we never know. Then when she was, they asked Scrappy about him cheating in the text messages or whatever, and he was like, no, I didn't cheat. But Erica put it out there that he was texting his homeboys, his ex-girlfriend. He was also texting his homeboy baby mama. I'm like, shit, why y'all didn't throw Bambi out there, because he fucking her too. I'm just saying. So yeah, and then she was like, well, yeah, I felt bad for that. And then he tried to throw her under the bus, talking about she fucked some married dude and got pregnant. She's like, for real? And even Mona threw it out there like, you just blowing smoke. And it came out that he just said that because he was trying to do shit out of spite because he was mad at Erica. They bring Shay up there. They argue like normal on him trying to fuck Shay, and she was talking about he was trying to get me to come see him when he was in rehab. He was texting me talking about he loved me, and Erica was like, well, he was telling me he wanted the family work. He said he didn't try to get with Shay. He did do that with Erica. Nobody is. I don't know. Shay just seemed like she was throwing shit up to make piss Erica off and like bitch woo woo. So I don't know if I believe Shay. Erica, we all know he said he loved Erica. I don't think they should be together. I don't think they should work shit out. I think they should just keep that shit pushing. Um, yeah, this reunion wasn't too. It didn't give me like ooh ah. So I don't know. K Michelle, she performed VSOP. Good job, K Michelle. I hope your album do good. That's all I can say about that. I like how when I was watching the VH1 behind the scenes and she was doing the songs about each one of the castmates, that shit was so funny. Especially the one she did about Jocelyn and the one she did about not Stevie J, Benzino, when she was talking about he couldn't have a date with her because he ain't got no neck. I fell out. And then he even thought it was funny. Jocelyn thought the song was funny about her. Mimi just don't even want to feel some fucking kind of way. But anyway, that's my review for Love and Hip Hop Reunion Part 2. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Keek. I do everything by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. Except my Instagram is Miss Nika, MIZZNEKA69. Talk to me and I'll talk back. Alright, peace. Oh, before I go, my bad. Won't never do that. Shout out and make sure you guys subscribe, watch, rate, all that good stuff to Mr. Still Standing, Ashley Miller 1987, B Bondi, Closet Freak, It's Rocks, Candy from Sweet Addictions, Mike B 801. Make sure you follow all of those YouTubers. Make sure you watch their channels. Alright, peace.